Great architecture is defined by a successful synthesis of form and function. If that synthesis is properly executed, the building may even be elevated to an art form. And if a successful construction project is to be considered an art, then the canvas is most definitely the parcel of land on which the project will stand. But in urban environments, not all canvases are created equal. Some of them pose considerable functional challenges. But for the spirited architect, an awkwardly shaped lot can be an opportunity to shine. In reality, practical and artistic solutions to challenging spatial constraints have produced a few of America's most iconic buildings. Here in Sarasota, we're seeing the finishing touches go up on a similar predicament turned creative solution, with a project that combines the architectural theme of one of America's most famous buildings with the cultural inspiration of its locale. A building that is part Flatiron, part sailboat, and completely intriguing. The luxury residential condo on Golden Gate Point, known as 688. .688 is located at the base of Golden Gate Point in downtown Sarasota. I've spoken at length on Golden Gate Point in past videos, but to reiterate, it's one of the most intriguing neighborhoods in all of Sarasota for its tropical residential environment, but also its proximity to the attractions downtown, along the Bayfront, and over the Ringling Bridge onto Lido Key. 688 is located on the eastern side of the base of Golden Gate Point, jetting out into Sarasota Bay and facing downtown. This location near the entrance of Golden Gate Point makes it one of the easiest locations on the peninsula to exit and enter downtown proper. We've touched on the architecture of the building, but as we take a closer look, we can see that the floor plate creates a thin, pie-shaped base, but the elevation of the building appears to embody the mainsail of a classic sailing ship, with a large vertical mast bowing on the end corner of the building's pointed edge. Earlier, I alluded to the shape of 688 being determined in large part by the lot itself, but the positioning of the building is also largely dictated by the orientation between the parcel of land and its relationship to the bay. The design ensures the outdoor space on the edge of the building is as close to the water as possible, giving future residents a full view of downtown Sarasota to the northeast, Sarasota Bay and Marina Jack to the east, and also the remainder of Sarasota Bay, Bayfront Park, and Sarasota's western coastline to the south. Palm One, the developer of the project, is relatively active in Sarasota, with another standout project currently under construction in the Rosemary district called The Gallery. For the design of 688, Palm One brought on DsDG Architects, a firm that also has a strong presence in Sarasota. DsDG is well-versed in developing artistic solutions to impractically shaped lots. They're the minds behind what most would consider to be Sarasota's most recognizable and iconic single-family home, the Sand Dune, whose radical look stemmed in large part from the initial challenges due to the spatial constraints of the lot. If you've been watching these condo series videos long, you've probably been sick of me sounding like a broken record talking about the modern minimalism of many of Sarasota's new projects. So it's definitely refreshing for me to review these renderings of 688 and be able to comment on the truly unique aspects of the building. This project displays a sleek and aesthetically pleasing blend of curved lines and sharp, acute angles. And the facade itself appears to offer a nice balance of glass, lighter paint, and wood trim that leans into the nautical theme while still maintaining a sense of elegance. This building is definitely a true boutique condo with only 9 total units, only 3 of which at the time of recording are still available. Units throughout the building range from 2 to 3 bedrooms and 2,045 to 4,618 square feet of interior space. Each of the remaining units are currently listed just below $3 million at the time of recording. Although there are only 9 units, the building does host a number of amenities, including a lobby, marina, private gym, a resort-style pool and spa, and a community rooftop terrace. As with every building I cover on this channel, my website features a dedicated page to the project, and the Floorplans tab will always feature updated pricing, availability, floor plans, and renderings of each unit, but I'll quickly offer a rundown of the full list of floor plans in this building before offering some closing thoughts on my opinions and how it stacks up with the rest of the options in town. The building is 8 stories tall, with residences on floors 2 through 8. There are 2 distinct floor plates in the building. Floors 2 and 3 feature identical floor plates, with 2 residences on each level, known as the Signature Collection floor plans. Then, floors 4 through 8 offer a single residence on each floor. These residences are known as the 360 Collection. Starting with floors 2 and 3, there is the Signature 1 floor plan on the west side of the building with 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,088 square feet of interior space, 418 square feet of exterior space, for a total of 2,506 square feet of living space. Signature 2, next door on the east side of the building, features 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a den, 2,045 square feet of interior space, and 850 square feet of exterior space, for a total of 2,895 square feet of living space. As of this recording, there is 1 Signature 1 residence available on the second floor, and both Signature 2 units on floors 2 and 3 are still available. Moving up the building to floors 4 through 7, the 360 Collection floor plan offers 4,618 square feet of interior space, 643 square feet of exterior space, for a total of 5,261 square feet of total space. On the 8th floor, the penthouse version of the 360 Collection offers the same exact specs as the previous 3 floors, but features an additional section of private rooftop terrace with an additional 1,600 square feet of outdoor living space, for a total of 6,861 total square feet of combined indoor and outdoor living space. I've mentioned before that the zoning restrictions and limited units in each of the buildings on Golden Gate Point, combined with the lack of ground level business or retail space, makes a boutique condos on Golden Gate Point live much more like single family homes. With only 9 total residences, 688 is a prime example of this. The floor plans are large and thoughtfully designed, with multiple balconies and a majority of the walls offering outside exposure. Given the spacious, open, and private feel of the units, along with the location, surprisingly generous amenities, and one-of-a-kind architecture, I expect that 688 will remain a standout luxury residence and an exemplar of scarcity within the city of Sarasota for years to come. Before we wrap up, a quick reminder that this video pairs really well with our new real estate website, Frgali.com, linked in the description. Frgali features every new construction condo development in Sarasota and will soon be expanding throughout Tampa Bay and beyond. But it goes far beyond any of the other online websites or MLS syndicates like even Zillow or Realtor.com. This website aggregates the architectural footprint of every single floor of every single new construction building so that you can explore the exact floor plans you're interested in, track availability, and compare units. Frgali.com also aggregates all the information, photos, renderings, floor plans, and videos pertaining to each building and each unit. You can follow developments to receive price change updates and unit releases, request a virtual or in-person tour with the developer, or even request the price of an unreleased unit, all directly from the website. Go ahead and click the link in the description now or at the end of the video to check this development and others out on Frgali.com. Thanks again for watching the video, and for those of you who are new to the channel, I make these videos to connect with prospective buyers interested in purchasing along the Gulf Coast. So whether you want to learn more about these new construction projects, or you want to compare them with available resale listings, or if you just want to ask me my unfiltered opinions about all of these projects and neighborhoods, feel free to give me a call or text anytime. And if you enjoyed the video and do want to see future uploads, be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.